Hey, it's Kyle Shannon, the co-founder and CEO of Storyvine. Today I'm going to talk to you about the idea of timeliness. You like my little paper clock? And why timeliness is so important in the idea of video agility. Bonus, if you stick around to the end, I will answer the question, how long should a video be? Implied in the name video agility is something around agility, the ability to do things quickly, timely. Why is that important? Well, in today's world, when you have things like TikTok and YouTube and even the 24-hour news services, people are used to immediate response in video to whatever's going on in the world. So regardless of what your capability is within your company or even what your strategy is within your company, the people that work in your company experience timely video every day. And whether they know it or not, they have that expectation. So if you put something out 2 months too late, that's completely inexcusable, and people will be absolutely befuddled by why you couldn't do it faster. They don't care about the excuses. They know it can be done because they see it every day. Okay, so what are the barriers to timeliness? There's basically 4 hurdles that you have to clear to produce and share a video. The first one is response. Who responds and when do they respond? If you just have one person in the organization, say the CEO, that can make videos, then that person needs to be aware that they need to respond, and they need to have time to do it. If you have 100 people in the organization that can respond, then you can say, hey, Jimmy down in accounting can respond to this. Oh, and he happens to be free. He can do it now. So one of the first hurdles is when something happens and you want to produce a piece of content, you need someone to do it. So the more people that you can identify who can do it, the better, the more chance you have of getting something out quickly. The second one is, how are you going to produce the video? So if you're using something like Storyvine, like right now I'm just answering questions in an app, and in a few minutes I'll have a finished video. If you're using a tool like that, that helps with the production. You might also have an internal team that can turn things around really quickly, or you might just shoot something with a native camera app and you're going to throw it in iMovie. So the first question is, how are you going to do it? And do the people that can respond to whatever the input is, the impetus to make a video is, do they know how to do it? And the second one is, do they have experience? So they might be able to make a video, but they've never actually made a Storyvine video, or they've never actually been in front of camera before. So instead of taking them 5 or 10 minutes to produce the video, it might take them 3 hours because they don't know how to talk, or they're conscious, or they need to set things up in their office. So experience is a big part of it. So the more video you make, the better you get at making video. The third hurdle to clear with video agility is the approval process. Does this video need to be approved? Is it being sent out to everyone in the world? Is it being sent out to employees? If it's coming from the CEO, he or she might have the ability to approve that and send it out, but may not. It may need to go through channels of approval. So one of the questions with approval is there an existing process? If you know you need to get a piece of content out and you know it needs to be approved, is there a process to do that? And then the second piece of that is, what's the turnaround time? Even if there's a process there might be a group of 1 or 2 people that need to approve something in an organization of 100,000 people. It might take them a week or 2 to even get to it, right? So turnaround process. So these first 3 hurdles are important to clear. And then the last one is, where are you going to send it? But there's this little small thing down here. I'll bring the camera in closer. And the question is, by the time you're ready to send a video out, is it still relevant? If this takes too long, it might have timed out. It might not be relevant anymore. Back to that idea that the expectation is we can respond to video very, very quickly because TikTok does it, right? Everyone's expectations are that. And then to send it, where are you going to send it? So is it going to be hosted on YouTube or Vimeo or Brightcove, some sort of internal system? Is it going to be sent in an HR system or a learning management system? So where is it going to go? And then second, how long will that take? Does it have to be given to a technical team that can do the uploading, or does it happen automatically with something like Storyvine, where once it's approved, it can automatically go to a distribution platform? So these are the 4 hurdles to clear with timeliness, and if you get these right, you can get content produced and into the hands of your audience when they need it. Bonus! How long should a video be? We get asked this question all the time. And if you talk to people that are into social media, they're like, it should be less than 30 seconds. If you talk to people that are into video production, they're like, it could be up to 10 minutes. The answer to the question of how long a video should be will sound like a smarmy answer, and it's however long it should be, or the shortest length it can be to communicate the message. We've done projects before with opioid recovery centers where some of the questions are around, describe your recovery experience. And some of those videos are 12 or 15 minutes long, and they're absolutely compelling from beginning to end. There are other 10-minute videos that have been produced on our platform that are 9.5 minutes too long. So you really need to understand who's your audience, what's the message, and what is the most concise way to tell that story, to communicate that message that will communicate effectively but not take too long, right? So the average for Storyvine videos is somewhere in the 1 to 3 minute range. They can be shorter if we're doing things for sales innovation, for example, or if it's just a quick intro video, those are likely 30 seconds or less. If it's a patient talking about their condition, they might go slightly more than 3 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. But the bulk of what we see is someone talking about a topic. Like this video, for example, is probably going to land around 5 minutes or maybe 6 minutes because I'm rambling. Hopefully it's still relevant. Hopefully it's good for you because we're talking about unpacking a lot of stuff here. But that's it. How long a video should be is how long it is still interesting and relevant to the person watching it. And that you can determine by thinking about who they are and what they need to know and what's the most concise way to tell that story. I hope this helps. Reach out to me. I love talking about this stuff. Happy to do it. Talk to you soon.